Hey, what's up you guys, it's Jory and I'm back here with another video. And for today's video I'm just gonna be talking about my top 3 things that I think that could make your Disney trip interesting. And this might go towards more people who go to Disney frequently, as myself. I mean, if you are new to Disney and this is your first trip and you're watching this video, feel free to take up these tips. They can still work with your first trip, it doesn't matter. But here are my 3 tips, or 3 things that I came up with that can make your Disney trip interesting. So here we go. Alright, so I have them on my phone. So my first thing is get Disney related things before your trip. Like, that will make your trip more interesting. It'll make you get more excited for your trip knowing that you have these little knickknacks or things. Like the main thing that me and my sister do, we'll get Disney shirts made, you know, or we'll go on Etsy. I know a lot of people who create Disney products, they have shops on Etsy, and so me and my sister will look up different things. Like recently when I ran in the Run Disney race this past January, I went on Etsy and I just looked up different t-shirt decor, and I literally just went out, got a colored t-shirt because I was Princess Tiana for the race. I went out and got like a lime green t-shirt, and I just typed in the Etsy Princess Tiana t-shirt stuff, you know, and it came up, and that's what I did. Or either we'll go to our local shops, t-shirt shops back at home, and see if they can make us something. You know, I've gotten multiple Disney shirts, or either you can go to the Disney store at your mall. You can go to any store online to buy shirts, you know, if you want to get some shirts. I know the Vans is having, like, they have a big Disney selection where you can get shoes, book bags, and stuff like that. So if you really want to get into the theme of it, you can, you know, get some shoes of Vans if you're willing to spend that money. Even such thing as, like, I'll get a little notebook, a little Disney related notebook, or like a pen, or like maybe if I can find me a little bag, a Mickey Mouse bag, anything Disney related that will make me feel like that I'm, you know, make me feel like that I'm already there and it's getting me pumped for the trip. Anything like that makes your trip interesting, because, you know, you'll have this little thing, or this, you know, this little, like, even like a pin, like, oh, this was from my trip back in 2015, you know, like, so like little things like that can make your trip interesting. To me, I feel like it can, because, you know, you have on your little Disney gear or something you've made or whatever, and it's just cool, and a little memory that you have with that trip as well. Number 2, do things that you've never done before, which this is catered more to frequent Disney travelers. And see, if you've gone to Disney multiple times, usually you go to the things that you've done before, or the things that you really liked. But as a Disney traveler myself, there's a ton of things that I have not done at Disney yet. Like, as many times as I've never been to their little mini golf little section. I haven't did that. There's been like shows that I haven't watched before at Disney. Like recently, back in 2017, 2016, I believe, it was my first time watching the Beauty and the Beast show that they have in Hollywood Studios. So, you know, and to have that, I was so excited, because I was like, wow, this is my first time, and I've enjoyed the show. It was such a good show. And just to do things that you haven't done before, it's also a little memory, you know, that you'll be like, okay, I have this in my pocket, this is a memory that I have that I haven't done before, and I loved it, you know. So it's always do things that you've never done before, because you never know, doing something that you haven't done before at the parks, or just at Disney in general, it might lead you down another path of where you haven't done, and then you might experience something that you really love to do. So, like, I just think that always doing the same thing can be fun, but sometimes it can be old. It can get old. So always being able to experience something new and finding something new that you can do is cool, and it benefits to you because you have something else that you can do that's new when you go to Disney. And my third thing is, which is probably very cliche, but just go. Just go and have fun, and like, don't think about what you're doing. I mean, if you've been to Disney plenty of times, I'm pretty sure you know where every single ride, attraction, show, I'm pretty sure you know where everything is, even the restroom. You know, like, you know where you're going, so you know the outline of Disney. So instead of just planning something or having an itinerary or a schedule, I mean, sometimes it is beneficial to have that, but instead of always following something or following a guide, just go and explore and experience. And maybe one day you don't ride any rides at all, and you just really go and walk throughout the park, or you know, just go somewhere on Disney property and you just kind of just really take in your surroundings, which I know I'm pretty sure many people take in their surroundings when they're at Disney because you're just in awe. But maybe have a chill day where you don't do any attractions, or you literally just go in the parks, and maybe have like a day where you dine throughout the park and you vlog or take pictures of your experience of what you're eating or what you're drinking, or you know, or little things that you might not see. You know, maybe capture that, or be like, oh, I didn't know that there is a Mickey shaped thing right here. Like, you know, like, just instead of having that plan or that schedule, you know, instead of being like, all right, we're gonna go to the park and do this, this, and this, just be like, all right, we're gonna just go to the park or go somewhere on Disney property, and we're just gonna take in our surroundings and just chill. I've always like, why don't we just take a day where we go to another hotel, another resort, you know, why don't we just go here and do this? And you know, like, there's a lot of things that are out there that, you know, you can do, and instead of just having a plan of do this, this, and this, it's always fun just to, you know, just explore, I guess. So yeah, I always think that that's a good thing. I've done it recently, my last trip, and I kind of really like, wow, like, I didn't know this was there, and I didn't know this was there, because sometimes you get in that mode where you're like, all right, let's go to the parks, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this, and you don't really like take in everything. Or some people might not take in everything because they're just solely focused on the attractions. So maybe just have a breather, look around, explore, walk around with a drink, you know, just have one of those chill moments, and you might find a little spot that you chill out, that's your new spot, you know, by the water or somewhere, you never know. So it's always a good thing to just try something different and not stick to your same plan or your same thing that you do all the time. So yeah, that was my little chit chat on, you know, how to make your trip a little bit more interesting and different. So if you guys have any comments that you would like to put below on how you make your trip different or interesting, or something that you've recently tried or found that you've liked and you want everybody else to know, then just put that in the comment section down below. I would love to hear it. I'm also up for trying new things and making my trips interesting and different each time I go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and thank you so much for watching, and see you real soon.